Hello, what's going on? It is Problematic Boy with the build diary number 2. Uh, and it looks a lot different. The build has changed quite a bit. New day, new me. Going to go over some of the reasons behind the decision, what I did while I was streaming, what I did while I was off stream, so on and so forth. First important thing, we have 4 specters now. We got that gem level that we were super close to getting. Unfortunately, we did not get a 21 gem, but we didn't need one, so we're still stuck with the shitty boots. We're still stuck with the shitty Bones of Earl for now, but we have 5 more Spectre. Woo! That's great. We have 5 more Spectre gems that we are leveling our offhand. Hopefully, one of those because it's 21, so we can switch these boots out. But even then, not sure if I'm gonna switch the boots out because gem level seems to matter quite a lot. In other news, we switch what spectre it is. As you can see, these are Baranite Thaumaturges. Now, we went through quite the journey. First, we had Arena Champions, Pure Fizz, 4 of them. Feels pretty decent. But, I don't think it's good enough. Just my opinion. Don't think it's good enough. I tried swapping in one Arena Master. Arena Master, poopy. Didn't do that. I tried, first off, you don't need melee splash with Arena Champions. Pretty good. They have like a frontal cleave attack, so you can just run multi-strike on them and they clear just fine. That's, okay. So the damage really wasn't where I was at. Then I got my triad grips after some grinding. We got our triad grips. Let's go look at them.
When I'm ready and not before.
We got our triad grips to 4 green. And I was like, okay, I'm going to try full cold Arena Champions and see how good 4 of them are. That turned out pretty well. Only problem is there's a problem with triad grips. I don't see any life on these. On these, I got 100 life. On these, you have 4 green sockets. I don't even have 4 green gems that I want to fucking put shit in. So I got like a smoke mine, a second wind, a dash. I don't want any of that shit. It sucks. You got all, you know what I'm saying. You got this stuff, doesn't quite work out. So I wanted to get rid of the triad grips. I wanted some life on my character. And as you can see right now, we're sitting, not counting the energy shield, almost at 6k. If you count the energy shield, I don't know why you would. It's at like 6.3k something. So life a lot better. If I put on triad grips, which I'm not going to do because I have an animate guardian and I don't want it to go away, even though I could, get it back. I mean, the gloves have 100 life. This has 0. Pretty good math there. This is hardcore SSF. I want the life. So what I did then is I swapped and I said, I'm going to try Baranite Purge Knights. Not Thaumaturges, Baranite Purge Knights because I wanted to stick to melee. Here is my review of Baranite Purge Knights. They're better. You throw on a Hatred. Another thing, I was doing the Enlighten, Hatred, Generosity, Haste. No way. Not doing that. We need Vitality. Vitality is just a gem. It gives so much sustain for the build, for your character, that you really need. You really need the sustain. If you don't get the sustain and you don't have block, I mean, we're playing without block, same as before. So not having that is kind of shitty. It sucks. So I dropped haste altogether. And then I said, well, let's try the Thaumaturges. Turns out Thaumaturges give me exactly the single target that I want. They make the clear a bit more methodical and slow, sure, but it's also very safe. Very safe clear. And I got this 3. Let's go over the gem links. We got Race Spectre. It's at 25 right now. Minion damage, which nicely gets bonuses from the helmet. Spell Echo, not even leveled up all the way. And damage on full life, because these guys get like 150% of their life as energy shield or something crazy like that. They're always on full life. So that's always 46% more damage. And of course, you have the spell echo for the cast speed. In my aura setup, I have an Enlighten, I have a Summon Skitterbots, I have a Wrath, and I have a Generosity. The Skitterbots is not on right now. I just have it in there to level up. I think... Actually, I don't think... I could run Skitterbots if I drop Vitality. I'm not going to drop Vitality, but I have mana to spare, and I'm not sure what to use it with. Maybe Arctic Armor at some point is going to be an option. Second thing, there's no Carrion Golem anymore. We have an Animate Guardian. It's currently leveling up. It's there to be a meat shield, I guess. I don't have any of the actual good items. Instead, I've just sort of beefed it up. He's got an Aura Sacrifice. He's got a skull head. He's got a Solaris Lorica. He's got okay, he is giving one buff. He's giving Victorio's Flight. We have movement speed from him, but that's about it. The zombies, I will say I did a red map. The zombies die. They die. I don't know what to do about it. They have Feeding Frenzy and they have Elemental Army. They are applying Lightning Exposure because, good tip, you get added Lightning, and as long as you don't have anything else, like, well, Hatred, which we're not using. We're using Wrath. But if you have this, do I even need this if I have Wrath? Of course I fucking don't. Okay, me is still 519, but you get it. They're applying the Lightning Exposure. Lightning Exposure is good. Our curse is, of course, Conductivity, because we're pure lightning now. We have Elemental Equilibrium, and we are using Armageddon Brand. If you proc it, it is procking Elemental Equilibrium. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know why I'm shooting. Get that res down. And as far as the goals for the character, right? We did go to the minion node. The minion node gave a +1 zombie chest. So fuck that minion node. We're going to be looking for another minion node to get a better chest so that we can get a 5th Spectre. 5 would really make a big difference here. 4 is pretty good. We did a red map Baron the Crusader, and that went really well. Amulet. I'm waiting on one more black oil. And once we get a black oil, we can actually anoint Grave Pact. And that saves me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points? Oh, that's a jewel slot and life. That's so fucking good. We got to get that anoint. So we're going to be looking for that. Our amulet does need intelligence and dexterity on it, though. New belt. I mean, is it worse or better than the other belt? It has more life. It doesn't have the Chaos Res. Our Chaos Res is kind of shit right now. And that is about it for the update. I'm going to run in and do a yellow map now. I'm going to do a shore, just a tier 6. Just so you can see how these guys work in action. You'll see what I mean when I say that clear is a bit more methodical than the other. Hopefully my Animate Guardian doesn't die. I didn't even think about that, but I'm going to go do the map anyway, just for the video. So you'll see how these guys operate. They do this. Now, the one thing I will say that is an actual downside, they do have one downside, and that is that in a Baron map, you don't know where to fucking stand. When you're not in a Baron map, it's probably the safest place to stand, because everything in it is going to die. All the enemies are going to die. Stand in it. You're completely safe. Completely safe. We still have our Fortify up. That was another thing with Triad Grips. We had to drop Fortify. Not good. Full Elemental, it's just not great. Almost died there, because I'm, like, being stupid. The left cannot dies. They should stay in the game. Can we show the damage off? Yeah, once that gets on them, they're dead. Basically. Now, they have the 2 attacks, right? They have 3 attacks. They have one that's just a little projectile. I don't have Pierce or multiple projectiles or anything like that. I'm not bothering with it. They have the beam. The beam kind of sucks. But it You know, it does more damage than it seems like it says it does on the PoE database anyway. That's a pretty nice amount of damage. You got the beam. And you got those bombs. You've seen them on the ground. You know they're scary from fighting Baron. They do a fuck ton of damage. They create a little safe zone on the ground for you because that everything in them dies. And the clear's not that much slower, right? It's a little bit more methodical, like I said, but it is if you can play as slow as you want, and it is safe. Also, since we're not blocked, we have Flesh Offering, and we're stacking up quite a bit of cast speed on these guys. With the Spell Echo, with the Wand that gives the 18%. And in terms of clear, we are using no LE focus, so they get pretty big shocks on these clear here, on rares and magics and all the others. But everything's just gonna die. The beam takes care of most trash, honestly. And they cast so quick with their little regular bolt attack that it works pretty well. So that was just a little yellow map. I didn't really get to showcase a single target that much, but we did do a red Baron without any trouble. I mean, here's the Atlas right now. We had him in a Academy, so it was a tier 11 Baron. Fucked him up pretty good. Not gonna lie. So this is the build diary number 2. I'm thinking I'm gonna stick with this for a little while. I like to test a lot of different stuff, and I like to switch a lot. I might try out Snow Collars from Veritania. The Snow Collar is the ice one. Only problem, I think they need GMP, and you can't use Pinpoint anymore. Kind of a stinker. I think I'm gonna stick with the Thaumaturges. Once we get 5, and this Animated Guardian leveled up, and also I'm gonna farm yellow maps for the and rituals and yellow maps, maybe some heist for, you know, all that good stuff. Leercast, Dying Breath, a chest that has increased maximum life or gain life as energy shield on it. You know, all this good stuff that I need on the Guardian. We're gonna get it. Don't worry. Thank you so much for watching. I stream at twitch.tv/problematicboy every day for about 7 hours. 7 to 8 hours, split into 2 streams, starting around 7 a.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time. Thank you again for watching this build diary. I don't expect the build to change as much as it did from the last one. Anyways, mwah, bye bye.